it good? Okay. All right. We ready?
Yep.
What's going on, guys? Another Wednesday down. This is the 5th Wednesday of 2019. Crazily, or unfortunately, this week in Michigan has been a complete disaster, depending on how you look at it. We've had a winter polar vortex, which is something around the sense of, I don't know, we have a lot of unusual cold weather. It's colder in Chicago, in Detroit, than it is in Antarctica. Today or tomorrow, one of those. Anyway, so today I had an option, or a choice, better yet, to make with Drop-In Wednesday. There's over 500 businesses, daycares, and churches that are down. And so it's literally, do I host Drop-In Wednesday or not? And essentially in this moment, a lot of people will see it as a decision for this moment, but not unfortunately, but I guess you could say retrospectively, it was a decision I made multiple years ago. When I started Drop-In Wednesday, it was to become the most consistent drop-in dance class in the West Michigan area. And so that's regardless of the Michigan weather, and that's a promise I made, and a banner or a brand that I built Drop-In Wednesday on. And so I had already made that decision for myself, previously. So we had Drop-In Wednesday. Only 2 people showed up. It's funny because it's not that I enjoy the bad stuff, but I do like when things don't go perfect and I'm not winning, or there's not a lot of people that show up, or whatever, vice versa, because it shows if somebody's dedicated to what they say or not, and so today was fun. We had a great time. We learned Sam Smith, some choreo I made up just for this class, and it was a lot of fun. We did like a concept video part to it, and so check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, nevertheless, consistency builds momentum. It's the brand, it's the commitment. Commitment is doing what you said you would do, even when the moment in which you said it and the feeling in which you said it has passed, And so 2 years or so ago, I said I was gonna do a consistent class, and we gotta keep it. And I don't expect anybody else to show up. I don't expect camera guys to come through or anything like that. I just want to keep that promise to myself, because you build your own self-efficacy when you're building. When you're building, you have to sacrifice and stick to your singleness of purpose, if that makes sense. Outside of that, there's a lot going on. We talked about my road to becoming a millionaire. There's a lot of things that has to happen, a lot of trying to replace my income, hiring people, just a lot of different things. And January has slapped me very, very hard. It's super funny when you say you're gonna do something, because then it seems like everything tries to fall apart. But for me, I've just been taking it as a learning lesson. I'm growing. There's a lot of mistakes to clear up, but there's also a lot of opportunities. And sometimes I even think why are we recording, right? Is this to be narcissistic? Is this to show off? But I always talk about the process, and I truly believe in my ability to be successful. And I want to be able to go back and look at the process and show the process to other people, and let them see that there is no such thing as a success overnight, that it literally takes years and years and years and years of building in order to make something happen, right? In '99, I think, Amazon was the biggest consumer of Google AdWords, and now they're the 2nd trillion-dollar company ever in our country, right? And so I have a type of patience and just zeal that, I don't know, it's hard to actually measure. It's hard to get people to comprehend, but that's just my personal thoughts of what's happening. There's a lot more things that's gonna happen in 2019 that's gonna knock me off my square, but we're here. We're here to stay. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep pushing. The deals are getting bigger. The stakes are getting higher. The mistakes are getting costlier, if that's a word. So yeah, week 5, we did it. Next week we got more stuff coming. Stay tuned. just remember, consistency builds momentum. If you're in Michigan, stay warm, stay safe. And if you're somewhere else in the world, build, stay invested, be patient. Consistency builds momentum. See you guys next week. Peace.